Heather with Blend Happy, and today I'm reviewing the Vitamix Super 5200 blender here. It's amazing because we have a wet blender container and a dry blender container. Now you've all seen me make smoothies. If you haven't, check out blendhappy.com for some recipes. So I've made plenty of smoothies in this, but let's see our dry container. My favorite thing about these two containers is sometimes I'm making a mixture, a recipe where it says blend wet ingredients separate and the dry ingredients separate, and it's like, okay, so I gotta mix everything together and put all the ingredients. Well, instead you just put all the ingredients in one and dry, wet, mix together, like, yes. Get out of here with the mixing bowls and hand mixers. Let's do it. So this blade is designed for wet. It makes the smoothest smoothie soup. After, I'm going to be making refried beans with it. But first, I'm going to show you the dry container. Notice there's two flatter looking blades, but they're still sharp, and two that point up. So we got 4-prong blades in each. And we've had this Vitamix for over a year, and there's this hole on top of the cap to have the food pusher push down food and stuff in both of them. But because of our moving and traveling and everything we've done this year as digital nomads, we've just seemed to have either left it in storage or misplaced it. So we improvise, but it's still okay because the blender's a year later and it's still working amazing. So I'm excited about that. I don't need no food pusher. So put that back on, and it's great because it's like safety lock on, and then it has a lock, unlock button. So unlock, lock. See, won't come off. Great. And these are great locking caps right here. So you can blend as high crazy speed as you want and walk away and not have to worry about that top flying off or something. That'd be crazy. Let's grind up some oats today because I like to make some smoothies with oat powder. And if you don't really grind it into a powder first, this does a great job grinding, but I feel like it's much smoother if I grind it in the dry first, so that way I can have more of a powder of it and not have anything stuck in my mouth. So this is really great. I'm gonna save some in the bowl to show you the before and after. Put my lid on. Now, there's speed settings here. There's a high variable, a high speed and a variable speed. And then there's on, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm sure we all know 10 is the highest. So what you want to do is keep it on 1, make sure both are down, and then turn it on. Start low, that's fine. Turn it up if you want. But if you don't, you're gonna have this variable. Let's say you have it on that, look what it's gonna do. It's like a huge whoosh, but that's okay. So this is, good job, but to not scare you, let's do this. See, and it just pushed the powder to the sides on that high variable, but there we go. Let me get it back in place. Always shut both off. Turn it back down to warm. Oh, look, now we have oat flour. Pure, soft, fine oat flour. Amazing compared to this. Do you see that? Yeah. Okay. This is great if you want to make a smoothie now. Just softness. Okay. So now that we've seen the amazing dry blending, and you can blend seeds, nuts, anything. I chose oats just because I love to add it to my smoothies. So let's do the wet blender now. So we have some Bush's Best Pinto frijoles pintos, and I want to make refried beans now. So, yeah, you want to keep some of that liquid too, because that way we have some smooth, creamy beans. So as you see, these are full beans here. And it shows on the can. It smells good. Okay. And then just add your ingredients. You can add a whole clove of garlic if you want. I have some already minced. I don't feel like cleaning his little shell off, so let's have garlic in our refried beans. Okay. Then let's do spicy beans. So red pepper flakes. Oh, that's the big side. Whoa. Then we can do some cayenne. Salt and pepper. Okay. And onion powder, which you'll find are usually main ingredients on the back of a can of beans there. So, not only is this gonna make refried beans, but it's going to also cook them because it's gonna make it warm. The friction of the blade can make it warm. Now it's funny because if you're having a smoothie, you put in ice, you get a cold smoothie. But you put in something like these beans or soup mix and it's gonna come out hot. And you're like, that's awesome, I don't even have to bring it to the stove now. Like, unbelievable. So let's get started on this. We wanna do it a little slow at first. Mix all those ingredients. Let's cook them now. Now you want to turn that high heat on, grinding them softly and getting them warm. All right, no more? Let's do it. Check this out here. Fabulous. That's what happens when you're not gradual. Just like the other one. Now they're warm. That's good. Feel it. Oh, yes. It's more like bean soup, but that's okay. I mean, it's still fried beans here. So, see how smooth that got? Warm. And tastes amazing. So we have fresh ingredients, beans, make your own at home. You can make salsa. In fact, I just kind of want to go in the fridge now and just start pulling out like tomatoes and everything to make salsa. I think I'm missing a few ingredients, but we can do that another time on Blend Happy. So, I'm gonna get this out. And then cleanup's really easy. I want to show you a little trick to clean up. Let's first scoop all my beans out because I love frijoles. Okay. And the best part is stick them on your eggs in the morning. That's some goodness. Went to El Salvador. That's how they do their breakfast every morning. Get your fiber in, get some energy in. It's awesome. So I'll put this over here for now because we're going to talk about cleanup now. All right. So you can wash it by hand or it's completely dishwasher safe. This is BPA copolyester plus amazing container here. Okay. So wash it by hand or put it in the dishwasher, but I want to show you a nifty little trick. So we've got, let's say you have peanut butter stuck on the bottom of your blender or something. Like right now we made refried beans, but it's hard to clean under that blade. Oh, it's annoying. So right now I'm gonna fill it with water, fill it with some soap. Bubbles. That's great. You can put it back on your blender and squeeze it. About 30 seconds. And guess what that just did? Cleaned out all that hard work underneath the blades for you. Awesome! I love it, I love it, I love it. So then you just take your sponge and just clean the rest. Simple, quick, easy. Got that no messy underblade work here. And it's a tall blender. That's what I love about this thing. You can make a whole batch of drinks or food or soup or salsa for anybody. And if you want your salsa thick and chunky, because you saw how good it smoothed it out, I could have saved some beans on the side and just added that last to make it chunky. It really just depends. Maybe you like peanut butter soft or chunky. Well, guess what? Try that out too. Awesome. Real quick, real easy. All ready to use again. And think about how many like kitchen appliances we just cut out there. You know, a stove and, oh geez, I'm trying to think of, you know, other recipes where you just don't need all these other components. You just stick it right in and do it. You don't need to work your hand at it. I mean, go to the gym for that. Build your muscle there. Don't work hard, especially if you're a hardworking mom or you're a student who doesn't have a lot of time and you're like, oh, I just need something quick and easy. Let's just do this. So these are great. And if you're not the best cook, you're not master chef, you don't really like cooking, get a Vitamix. I'm telling you. Got your dry ingredient blender, you got your wet ingredient blender. It makes cooking so much easier. I know I've enjoyed it for the past year. Look, you can tell. It's like clear more, and this one's like used and it's still in perfect condition. But that's the best thing too about Vitamix. 7-year warranty. 7 years. Woo. All right. Get too excited about this blender. For more reviews and recipes and ideas, hit me up on blendhappy.com, and if you have any requests, I would love to make something for you. Remember, blend happy and live healthy.